I'm about to show you how I became the greatest Minecraft player the world has ever seen. But in order to do that, I had to first master the 3 elements: PvP, speedrunning, and parkour. Let's get started. Now for the first elements to master. PvP. I had just the way to do it. A pit filled with challengers ready to duel each other to the death. Or to the respawn, I guess. Regardless, I was ready to wreak havoc in this pit, and I geared myself up with full diamond armor looking for my first target. And just like that, I found him. I was setting my bow and boom! 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 Wow, I missed every shot. That was terrible. I knew I had to act fast, so I drank my potion of strength to be a force to be reckoned with, and I knew I could charge after him now. He was kind of busy swinging at nothing, though, because the air is a pretty scary target. What, then all of a sudden, wait. Okay, he just appeared. Like, we were minding our business, and then he just assembled himself in front of me. And he has, like, 30 arrows in him, and he's burning. But he's turning into a kebab and wanted to light me up, too. He had the audacity to go, you know, Happy Peach, we got a problem. Let me just manufacture myself in front of you. But you know what? It was fine. Because I knew that even if Ghost Rider was after me, I had nothing to fear, okay? Nothing would stop me except him. Oh, he, like, 3-shot me, too. Well, I guess the only explanation was that I was flying. What? Alright, so since clearly my hacking skills were caught on this server, I figured I needed to still master PvP, so it was time to bring in the proper challenge, the real deal, the big guns, the gun giggity. What? The gun giggity? Yeah, other slang for the big guns I was looking up. What site was I on? Oh, Urban Thesaurus, yeah, okay. Yeah, gun giggity, that's like the weirdest thing to say. There wouldn't be a weirder one than that.
Baba Booey.
As I was saying, it is time to bring in the ultimate challenger.
Olo.
We created a Coliseum for a 1v1 first to 10 matchup to determine if I have truly mastered PvP.
3, 2, 1, begin.
We were off to the races. I knew that I had to become the master of Minecraft. Nothing was going to stop me. I was determined. I drew my bow and I managed to get a hit, and then he just kind of chased me down a little bit. We didn't really get any hits off each other, but it was fine. I managed to hit him one time, then we did a merry-go-round spin-a-rooney. Oh, he hit me. It's okay because, oh, he hit me again. But I was still, oh, he hit me. It's okay. But I knew nothing was, I'm dead. It was just a little strange because Duck actually seemed more interested in the mountain behind me than me, and then I just perished somehow. I guess I was too intimidated by the thought of that same mountain. While game 1 went to Duck, it set the mood, but I wasn't feeling this mood. I knew that I needed to change things and step my game up. I was on the hunt this time. Duck was trying to fire some arrows off, but I knew it was a desperate attempt because he was low. I deactivated his shield, got another crit on him, and I finished the job. After evening the series 1-1, I stayed on the offense with the same approach and finished him off yet again, making the series 2-1 in my favor. Before Game 4 commenced, though, we had a very important announcement.
My package arrived.
That's right, Bao's package arrived. Game 4 started with a traditional Minecraft bow standoff where we traded a couple of hits with each other, until Duck remembered something genius. We have shields, so he just blocked. For some reason, we decided to go back to bows from like 4 blocks away. Why are we so close? What's happening? Duck then decided he wanted to go in for the offense, attempting to get some axe crits or maybe deactivating my shield. But it was I who ended up getting the crits, and I finished the job yet again.
Oh, that lightning struck really close. Oh my god, why is it doing so much damage?
What? There's a Game 5 continued after the rude interruption, and I was on the eye. He's eating steak. Oh, what was the plan? I was charging full on at you. Oh, that was on me. We continued with Game 6, and it concluded the same way as the previous match. Yes! Oh my god, 1.5 heart. While I may have taken a commanding 5-1 lead, an important note is no lead is ever safe. What? Maybe I was proving to be more of a threat than Duck initially thought, and he had to turn on the jets. But this ended up making for a harder challenge for me, and far more intense duels.
I missed.
We both missed.
That was horrible.
no! Yes! Oh my god, that was at half
You
a
have
heart!
no idea how many times I missed you.
I was at half a
Like
heart.
5 times in a row.
What?
Oh, what the
I got struck by lightning! I got struck by lightning! Oh, what?
What?
Wait, who did I
Wait,
go to?
I did not
Win.
request that.
After an unexpected hero's ending in Game 14, we decided to redo the match, where there was still my lead of 8 games to 5. I decided to start the Game 14 rematch by putting an abomination of blocks in the center of the Coliseum. We ended up trading with axe crits with each other, and I started running away from Duck, and he turned around and fired an arrow at me. I was trying to block with my shield, getting another crit off, and I did! And I managed to finish him off. Alright, so, here's where we ran into a bit of a problem. 8-5. Yeah, we actually forgot how to count. It was instead 8-5 going into that match, 9-5 in my favor after. I'm sure it won't be too much of a problem, and we'll end up finding out the real score later, right? Right? Yes!
No, my shield wasn't.
I should have seen.
And just like that, 15 games in, and I come out on top. Here's the thing though. According to our score, which we counted wrong, that was only my 9th win. So we kept playing, and Duck ended up winning the next 4 games, tying it at 9 games apiece. We then put in the rule that you had to win 2 games in a row and be ahead by 2 to win everything. So, here was our 9-9 tied game. What?
Oh, it's a tie.
It happened again! To make things that much more dramatic, the hero's ending made a return, again setting up our next match tied at 9 games apiece. Game 21 had so much on the line, it was for advantage point. Neither of us wanted to risk anything, but we knew we could not let the other win. In the end, I found myself running away a lot more than I wanted to. I had to play the defensive quick because Duck managed to land some good hits. He got another crit on me there, and I'm dead. Oh god. At this point, I could either tie it up, or Duck could win it all, according to our wrong scores. Okay, look, I'm an honest guy. I could have ended the element of PvP after I was the first to win 10 games. But I gave Duck his moment. He had a clean sweep against me, 6 games in a row that he won. But if you're going according to technicalities, I won. So, it's clear that I have mastered this element. Now, on to the next. The next element to master is speedrunning. Now, of course, for the sake of the video, I was going to add speedrunning, but I'm not really even sure if I need to prove myself for this element because I already have a full journey to greatness where I beat the game right here. Oh wait, no, not that, this one. There we go. Anyway, I found myself spawning in a swamp biome, which I don't know if that's ever happened to me before. I found some sheep pretty much immediately, and we knew it had to be done.
Come on, man.
I explored a desert where I found 2 different villages. I took out the iron golems, gathered some materials, and they also each had their own blacksmith. I was initially searching for a temple because it'd be cool, but I'm not cool. I was exploring my second village, getting a bit more food, some bread, some hay, and then I found an iron golem that I wanted to take out. Keep in mind, this is on 500 times the normal speed of the recording, and this is still how long it took for me to take him out. Every time I hit this iron golem, he just walked away from me. I don't understand. Look, I missed like 50 times here, hit him, walk away, and he's just walking away. Why? My strategy ended up with me towering on top of the blacksmith where I still couldn't hit him. I missed a bunch of block placements to get to the right level, and then finally with my wooden sword, I finished him off, took him out, and then I explored the blacksmith, which honestly, this was probably the best blacksmith I have ever found. It got me full iron, diamonds, a bunch of food, so I figured, you know what more do you need? So I went off to a cave. Once I got to the cave, I caught a little glimpse of some green blob that in the wrong hands may actually have looked like a pig. Anyway, I dropped down and, oh my god, I noticed there were 2 creepers after me. I put my shield up, I knew my defense had to be high. Oh, that was actually really easy. Alright, carry on. I put a torch down, to add some cave ambiance, and I found another pig, but I wasn't too worried until he was right there. He was ready to blow up, but I put my shield up and he broke my torch. The audacity. But I didn't have that much time to rest because all of a sudden an arrow flew by my face, and this skeleton was zooming after me. He was on a mission, and I also knew that the water source that I was in was flowing me towards a lava pool, so I had to be very careful against the skeleton in full Oh, he's dead. Alright, well, carry on again, I guess. In the past, I've had some difficulty making nether portals, but not this time. This lava pool was a bit weird, though, because it was the right size, but the height was awkward. It wouldn't stop me, though. I put the water down. Wait. Are you kidding me? You know what? I've proven myself to be able to speedrun before. It's fine. It's clear that I have mastered this element. Now, on to the next. The final element to master is parkour. Alright, look, parkour definitely isn't my strong suit out of the 3 elements. I don't actually necessarily know if I do have a strong suit, but it's not parkour. I figured this would be a good map to practice on though, because the good news was I wasn't in any rush. It would just go until I physically couldn't take this anymore, and that's just a test of my patience, so I'm sure I'll be fine, right? Yeah, I'll be fine. After countless failed attempts, I felt like I finally had a bit of a grasp on how this course worked, and I made it here, which I've never made it to before. Mind you, I've actually never made it to the first checkpoint before, but I was doing my best. At this point though, it kind of seemed like a bit of a crossroads. I could either choose to go the way that the parkour continued, or fell and had to restart, so I think I made the right choice by following the parkour. I ended up jumping across the stained glass, and I made it to the final jump before the checkpoint. So it came down to this. Honestly, that kind of looked a little bit closer than I hoped, but I made it to the first checkpoint. I did a little victory cheer here, but I had no idea what I was in for. In fairness though, these jumps seemed fairly I already fell. When I tell you, this was excruciating, I mean it. These stained glass jumps gave me more trouble than any other jumps, because there was no checkpoint in sight. After it, it was just fence jumps and then soul sand jumps. You were not done here, and then on top of that, I kept making this jump and then just walked off every time. Why did that happen so much? Finally, I made it past the stained glass jumps and onto the fences. I was flowing with confidence at this point. I fell already. You know, it's fine. I'm sure I'll just get back there really quick. Are you? I'm sure I'll get back there really quick. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Like I said, it's just a test for my patience. I'm fine. I'm fine. You know, I actually tried a new strategy where I was looking down as I jumped, and it seemed to actually really work. On the first attempt, I made it past all of the glass panes, and I was again back at the fence jumps. I just had to make sure I made this jump right here, and then I could try the fence jumps all over again. And then there was just stuff like this happening, like, come on! Okay, I made it back here. Just make this jump again, and... well, or just don't jump. You don't even have to jump, like, who even can? Okay, fences. Let's do this again. Second jump, please. I haven't even made it past this before. I'm back. Again. It's fine. It's not fine. I don't know why, but I was really persistent at this. I did not give up so easily. I was getting more comfortable with it as I practiced more and more, but then something interesting happened. I had a challenger. This only motivated me that much more. I was not about to get passed by some rookie. So I just showed them how it was done, and the only way to do that was to do what I do best. Fall. Okay, maybe I didn't exactly show him how it was done that time, but I knew I would. I knew my time was coming. I was determined to make every jump and not let him pass me. I've been here for so long, and I was expecting him to watch me make every jump here as I was showing off what I've learned. And now I hoped he'd watch as I fell. I fell again. And my challenger over here proving why I'm more deserving, missing an easy jump like that. Oh, I missed it too. But then something strange happened. I never saw them again. Now was not the time to grieve though. I knew that I had to avenge my fallen comrade. In order to do that though, I have to be on my game. I cannot let myself miss a single jump. If I make this jump, I make it as far as I ever have, and I do it. I have a few more fence jumps until I reach another platform, and I'm speedrunning this parkour at this point. I made it to these soul sand jumps. 3 jumps left until I finally make it. This is for our fallen soldier. Okay. Suddenly another challenger appeared, but this time already they're missing all these jumps. I knew that I had them beat. I wasn't about to let them pass me especially, and I knew there was one way I could show them really what my skills were, and that was to let them completely pass me by and never see them again. Wow. Yeah, as you can see, clearly not my strong suit, but I still persisted. I knew I had it in me to beat this parkour. Something in me knew, and this was it. Alright, you know what? I give up. It's clear that I have mastered this element. Now, on to the next. Wait, did I? I did. I finished every element, but there is still one last step in order for me to become the greatest Minecraft player in the world. You need to subscribe. Okay, wait, I know that you're probably close to clicking off the video because I just said that, but there is something in it for you. You get a cookie if you subscribe, but not just any cookie, a perfect, homemade, fresh, amazing cookie. I'm telling you, it's the best one you will ever have. But in all seriousness, I would really appreciate a subscription more than you know. I try my best to make every video better than the last, and I was really proud of this one, and it took a long time to make, so please let me know what you think. I would appreciate it, and thank you for watching.